Okay, how do I work this? Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm glad I'm figuring this out now before anyone's watching. Okay. Hey, Eric. Hi. How you doing? I don't. Hi, Isaac. I don't have anything particular to say right now. I just wanted to test and see if I could do the live stream on my phone. Adam, Matt, hey guys, and Pensaruin, the guy sent me that rock and roll figure. Thank you very much, sir. Um, so I tried to do the live stream on the old laptop, the one that died last year. Awesome. Um, but I got a new laptop, but I hadn't tried the live stream on the new laptop before. Hi, Albert. Um, uh, so, but I can tell you right now that laptop is badly underpowered, and there's no way it would be able to do a live stream. So I thought maybe phone would be a good alternative. Hi, Edwin. Greetings from the United States, and Todd and Bradley. Hey, nice to see you guys. Um, can you hear me okay? Is the audio all right? I'm just testing this out so that I can make sure that I can do it. And I decided to do it outside because I wouldn't have any indoor distractions. But just as I decided to get started, my neighbor decided he wanted to like vacuum his car out or something. So great timing. Thanks, Ricky. Hi, Mark. Okay, so maybe this will be how we do it. Maybe this will be how we do it going forward. I've been wanting to do more live, but I can't do it on the laptop. It just doesn't work. Awesome. Thanks, Eric. So anyway, I'm gonna stay on here just for a few minutes. Hi, JJ. I'll stay on here for just a few minutes, just to make sure this is working smoothly. I've got a little bit of a lull in the action here. I've been shooting today for my next video. Um, yeah, Isaac. It's yeah. Basically, it was an inexpensive stopgap because otherwise I would have had no laptop and no way to edit videos. So Susan was very kind to get it for me at a time when I absolutely needed one. It was a gift, and I appreciate it. Um, but it doesn't have the power to do some of the things I need it to do. So eventually that will have to be replaced. And the probably like Patreon funds, that's probably what that's going to go toward pretty soon, because I do need a bit more power in my laptop that would help with live streaming, but also things like editing. It struggles with those large multimedia file sizes, especially now that I have the new camera. The new camera's got much higher quality video. The file sizes are also much larger. Thanks, guys, for showing up for this little test. So I've been shooting today, shooting the next My Cobra Convergence videos, and I'm actually at a stopping point because there's a couple sections that I need Susan for. I asked her to be in a couple sections of this video, but she's busy right now, so I gotta wait until she's free, and then I can finish it up. Hi, hey, from Colombia, Sayavid. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for sending your emails too. Um, anyway, I thought this would be a good opportunity to just sit down and talk with you guys and see if I can get this to work. This is good. Oh, got a notice pop up. There we go. This is actually a lot easier than it was doing it on the laptop. Maybe I just need to do it this time. Hi, Dennis. Ricky, I don't know. I don't know that Hasbro knows what to do with the brand, but they have plans coming up in the next couple of years, and I can just hope that that it is that it's good. I just hope that it's good. At this point, that's all I hope for. I don't necessarily hope for something that is like the ideal thing that I would like. I just hope that it's good. I just hope that it's in general considered good, and I'll take that. Considering some of the stuff that we've had from Hasbro, the previous movies and things like that, um, I'll be happy if just a general audience likes it. I'll take that. The standalone Snake Eyes movie. I am actually optimistic about that because one thing that I think GI Joe needs and hasn't had for a while is a cool factor. GI Joe needs to be cool again, and Snake Eyes is the coolest figure, the coolest character. In the past, I've said that Snake Eyes has been a little overexposed, a little too much Snake Eyes, a little too much focus on Snake Eyes. And I understand that criticism. However, right now nothing in G.I. Joe is overexposed. It's all underexposed. So Snake Eyes would be brand new to a whole new audience. Johannes, hi, how are you doing? And Thomas, nice to see you. So I actually think... All right, are we reconnected? I'm sorry, it lost connection there for a second. Okay, hi. Okay, everybody's still there. Hey, good. Anyway, so it might give G.I. Joe that cool factor that it hasn't had for a while. And I know that some people are concerned that it's be focused on a character that doesn't speak and has his face covered. I don't really see that as a problem. With a skilled filmmaker, that actually might even be an asset. Because Snake Eyes doesn't speak for himself, he actually kind of takes on, her, personality and feelings that the audience might put into him. So you can use a character like that to become a very sympathetic character to the audience. I don't really see that as a drawback for Snake Eyes. So I'm a little bit optimistic about it, and I just hope that it's done well. And it gives G.I. Joe that little cool factor that it hasn't had for a while. Yeah. Yeah, Strident had a good idea, and then an alternative, Stephen from Joburg had the idea of setting it in the 80s. And there are a lot of ways. I mean, there are actually a lot of ways that it could be done really well and made really interesting for a general audience. There are probably more ways they could do it right than they could screw it up. Yet somehow they still find a way to screw it up. But my hope, even if it doesn't turn out to be the kind of movie that I would prefer, if it's a movie that a general audience enjoys, I will be happy with that because it'll bring G.I. Joe back into the popular culture again. That's what I would prefer, more so than a movie that I personally would enjoy. As far as the toys go, I haven't expressed my opinion about that because I feel like I might be a little more pessimistic than, hey, Max Revo's Ghost Music, guy that sent me the awesome box of 90s toys. Thank you again for that. I'm a little maybe pessimistic about the plastic, the toys that might come from a movie or a reinvigorated G.I. Joe, just because, I have a couple kids. I've seen how kids play now. Kids don't play with toys the way we used to. They just don't. And I don't feel like there's necessarily any going back to that. However, I do feel like you'd have something for us, though. Actually, for us, for collectors. I think we'll see that. I just don't know if we'll see a lot of G.I. Joe toys in the hands of kids like we used to and like we hope to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But times have changed. Times have just changed. It's not the 80s anymore. And kids just have a different relationship with toys than they did when we were young. And Hasbro, of course, has to know that. I mean, they're the experts. They would have done a lot of market research on that. So as much as I hope that the toys might come back, the way that they used to be, come back strong and kind of take over the market, I just don't know. I'm actually less optimistic about that than about getting a good movie. And there's the dog. Oh, hey, hey, time out. I got a package. Thank you. Hey, I got a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, now my battery's slow. So, okay, this is why we have to keep it short. I got this package, and so I'm going to open it here in a minute. Okay, if you guys will give me about 2 minutes, I'm going to grab two things. I'm going to grab something to open this with, because, hey, Susan just brought this to me. It just came in the mail. I'm going to do a live unboxing of something that I purchased. And I also got to get my charger because my phone is about to die. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Holy Roman Empire was neither holy nor Roman nor an empire. Discuss. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. But I gotta plug my phone in, or it's gonna die on me. Hold on. Riveting, huh? This is probably the most exciting thing you've seen all day. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Box just arrived. I know what it is. Do you want to see what it is? Well, I'm going to show you. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. All right. This is kind of cool. At least it will be if it arrived intact. Without any damage. Live, totally unplanned unboxing. Right here. Okay. Okay. It has brown paper. It has more brown paper. Oh, but there it is. Okay. All right, you ready? You ready for this? Here it comes. This is what I just got in the mail just moments ago. That is the Create a Cobra. And, hold on. We're not done. It has the Cobra sticker sheet that came with it. All right, just drink that in for a minute. Yeah. I got a good deal on it, and I got a little bit of help from some other collectors to make sure that what I was getting was correct and authentic. It doesn't have the figure stand, but I know what figure stand should go with it, and I have one already, so I will marry it with the correct figure stand that came with it. And I don't have the file card, but I'll have to decide if I really want to get one of those. But the figure itself, though, is here along with the stick sheet. This I'm really happy about. Now I'm happy to get it. It's rare, and it checks off a box. It was something that I needed. But you know, if you saw Timmer's review of this figure last year, this is an ugly figure. It's just so ugly. Joints are nice and tight, nice tight O-ring. But there he is. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little better. Focus. Will this focus? Nope. Okay. Anyway, there he is. Yep. So that is an Iron Grenadier's head, Targat, basically a Targat body, but in those colors. Hey Max, yeah, the prices are going kind of crazy. I suspect that the Netflix series, The Toys That Made Us, has something to do with that. I think that brought toy collecting in general to a broader audience and got some people to jump in. So it's not just G.I. Joe toys. Star Wars, vintage Star Wars toys are just, they're going crazy. You would be shocked at what people are paying for junk, even what they're paying for junk figures. Figures that you would just toss in a box because they're broken, they're just in terrible shape. People are paying ridiculous prices for those. And that's just the trend right now. I don't know if that trend will continue. I think there is some speculation in the market right now. Yes, this is going to be fun. This will be fun to review, and I won't have any reservations. I won't hold back on this one. I don't think this is anybody's favorite here. I won't think I'll be hurting anybody's feelings with this one. Anyway, so that is a live unboxing right now. Let me put it back in here. Carefully, safely. There we go. That's all I got. Just drinking my Yojo Cola. Oops, I'm talking to you guys. Yep, hold on. All right, fix that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Transformers. Yeah, all of those popular toy lines from the 80s and even earlier, some of the prices are getting ridiculous. And I think if you got in early, before the prices got crazy, you're lucky. But if you're getting in now, I mean, there are still bargains to be found out there, but be patient. Don't take a bad price. Don't make a bad deal out of desperation to get something. I try to keep in mind these toys were mass-produced. They were churned out of factories in the thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. They may be somewhat rare now, but rare for these items means there are still thousands of them out there. You'll find them, but now it takes a bit more patience to get a price that is reasonable. So yeah, be patient. Be patient. The deals are out there. They're just a little harder to find. Yeah. Yeah, on the JoeCon stuff, that's one of the reasons I love going to JoeCon is like you're dealing with people who like are more experienced and they can't jack the prices on you because they're dealing with more experienced collectors who got a better idea of what things should be worth. You can at JoeCon you can get some really good deals on things. I would have gotten a lot more at JoeCon if I just had more time. I spent most of my time just talking to people, seeing people, which is how I'd rather spend the time. I have no problem with that at all. But hey, Jeff, how you doing? The guy that's doing so, I don't know. Okay, what Jeff is talking about here, this requires some explanation. I don't know if he's still doing it or not. But if you go back on the yojo.com forum, there's actually a thread for this. There was this dude that was stockpiling, hoarding even, snow serpent figures by the thousands and thousands and thousands. I don't know how much money he spent on that, but it was a lot. His explanation is he had the money to spend and he wanted every snow serpent figure he could get. He was trying to see if one person could affect the price of a figure. And so he was just buying every one he could find on every forum. And for a long time, when you, if you go on eBay, any snow serpent auction on eBay that you looked up, the top bidder would always be the same account, this one guy. He would bid on every single one of them. He wouldn't bid over a certain amount. So if you wanted to pay through the nose, hi New Zealand, sorry, hello from the United States, Seymour. If you wanted to pay through the nose for a snow serpent, you could get a snow serpent if you wanted to lay down a lot of cash. But any snow serpent that was in like any kind of reasonable price range, this guy was picking them up. I don't know if he's still doing that or not, but I was not a really big fan of that practice. But yeah, that's the thing that was really happening. It's something that I almost talked about. I was thinking about talking about it in my snow serpent review, but then I thought, I don't want to call out another collector. That's not my place. But I just didn't. If you're just wanting a snow serpent, just as a normal collector wanting that for your collection, because of one guy, you had to pay quite a bit more for it than you would otherwise have to. Yeah, Paul, you can still find figures for good prices. You can. In fact, I just got it back from my local toy dealer. I didn't find anything to buy today. He has a bunch of stuff that I already have, so I didn't get anything today. But there are good deals there, and if you can find a local vendor, that's a great way to buy vintage toys. It lets you, first of all, it lets you see it and hold it in hand before you buy it. That's one bonus, rather than have it sent from an eBay seller and hope that it arrives intact and it's what you actually purchased. Yeah, Bradley, I wasn't a big fan of that, the snow serpent guy. But yeah, seriously, go if you want to read about it, go to the yojo.com forum, and you can probably just search for snow serpent, and it'll come up. There was a thread and a lot of discussion about it. The guy that was doing it was in that thread. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll do this. Hey, this has already been running for like almost 23 minutes. I guess I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I was mainly just wanting to test this and see how it went. And we got live unboxings as kind of a bonus. But when Susan is free, I do have to go back and finish my shooting so I can get to editing this next video. My timetables on producing these videos have been a lot tighter for Cobra Convergence, since I've been asking people to send in their clips and things that they want for the montage at the end of the video. I can't complete the edit and render until all of that is in. So I get it as done as it can be, and then I have to wait to see if anybody else is going to send anything in so I can drop it in there. So it's been tight. Every week has been kind of tight to get these videos done. But it's not a complaint, it's just a fact. But I'm enjoying the event so much this year, I can't complain about anything. Thoughts on his tank message board and site? Ricky, I don't actually visit his tank as much as I used to. I used to check their message board fairly frequently. I have nothing against his tank, though. I just haven't had the time to check out some of the fora that I used to, just because I've been kind of laser focused on getting these videos done. But I've met some nice folks on his tank, and I'm sorry I missed that last question. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. I'll still be at the public defender's office. It's just going to be doing something different. But what I've been doing has been, that's my career. I mean, that's my home. But because they're shorthanded, they have to move some pieces around, hopefully temporarily. But it's just one of those things. Hello, Scotland. Hi, Ian. Never produced that I wish I had gotten. I think my answer is always the, the Cobra helicopter that was in the comic book, that cargo helicopter. I always thought it'd be great to have a toy of that. I mean that it was modeled so precisely in all the comic books. It's almost like there was a toy of it, but there never really was. And it was used so frequently, you would have thought, okay, somebody would have given us that. Hasbro would have picked up on that, but they never did. Yeah, Pensive Ruin. If it's as easy as this, I'll try to do a live stream once a week. That was my intention before, and it didn't quite work out. So I'll try to get on here quite a bit more often. Hey, this on the phone, using my phone, it's easy. It's a lot easier than I expected. Thanks, Ricky. Coming up, actually, reviews on figures I don't like. Got some coming up. Yeah, that Cobra cargo carrier. I just thought it was cool. Lunacy07 has custom cargo chopper. Yeah, I'll bet that some folks have done some nice customs of it. It seems like that would be one that Joe fans would try to customize or try to make a custom of, just because it was so prominent in the comic book. Can you change my mind about Cobra Law? Probably not, but you are welcome to try. However, I will not try to change your mind about Cobra Law. I will think what I think, and I am absolutely comfortable with you thinking what you think. Disagreement doesn't bother me at all. Cobra Temple. Yeah, the Cobra Temple would be awesome. I mean, Cobra had the Terradrome, but I always thought Cobra could use like another base, like a headquarters, like a big headquarters, something that's actually serves more as a central base, whereas like in the Terradromes, at least in the comic book, were more like satellites. The Terradrome in the cartoon series, of course, was much bigger than the toy, but something like a Cobra Temple would be great, especially since some variation of the Cobra Temples like that were seen in lots of cartoon episodes and sometimes in the comic book series. Silent Castle, things like that. I know people like Cobra Law, and that's fine. It takes all kinds, and I'm comfortable with people disagreeing with me, but it's just something that, for me, is tied to kind of a really negative period in my childhood, kind of a transition away from these things that I enjoyed and into things that I weren't quite so comfortable or easy. So Cobra Law it's a little bit personal, I guess. But I mean, why shouldn't it be? I mean, these things mean something to us, whether it's good or bad. So why wouldn't it be personal? Hello, Greece from the United States. Hi, George. The Defiant. Folks have been sending me parts of the Defiant, and so the Defiant's actually coming together a little bit. When I do the next unboxing video from stuff that people have sent to me, I'm gonna redo my inventory and see what I've got and what I still need. But the Defiant is actually coming along. It's coming along really well. I still don't think I'll have it ready for the first review of 2019, but it's actually coming along. All right, guys, it's getting close to half an hour. I think that's a good cutoff point. I don't really have anything else to say, but I'm glad you guys showed up. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed the live unboxing. Let's wrap up with this. This will be the final image of the live stream. Is brand new Create a Cobra. Thanks, everyone. I will see you soon. I'm going to get back to recording a Cobra Convergence video. See you later. Oh, wait, no. Don't forget to watch my side of the laundry room. He just put up his Cobra Convergence video today, so make sure you guys go check that out, and I'll see you next time. See you later.